Hello friends, in this part, we will show you MySQL database structure, and then after we connect this application with database. Now for this point of sale application, we have already created POS database in MySQL. Under this database, there will be 5 tables like category, product, user, order and order item. First, the category table stores product categories data, with fields for category ID, name, and status like active or inactive. This table connects to the product table through the category ID foreign key. Next, the user table holds user details, including ID, name, email, hashed password, user type like admin or user, and status. It links to the order table via the user ID foreign key to track who created each order. Next is the product table, in which we will store product information such as ID, name, image path, price, and status like available or out of stock. It is linked to category through the category ID foreign key, grouping products by category. Next, the order table manages orders, storing order ID, number, total amount, timestamp, and the user who created it. It connects to user table via the order created by foreign key, and to order item table through the order ID foreign key. And finally, the order item table, which holds order item details, like item ID, product name, quantity, and price. It links to order table via the order ID foreign key, which allowing multiple items per order. So in these tables, we will store data for our point of sale system, and are connected through foreign keys to ensure smooth functionality. Now we want to make database connection file, which will connect our backend node application with this MySQL database. So, here in backend directory, we have create one file with name like .environment. Under this file, first we have to define database configuration details. So here, we have to write db host is equal to localhost. So here, we have to define MySQL database host details. After this, we have to write db user is equal to root. So here, we have to define MySQL database user name details. Below this, we have to write db password is equal to MySQL database password details. And after this, we have to write db name variable is equal to MySQL database name details. So this configuration, we will use for connect node application with MySQL database. Now we have saved this file, and after this, we have create one new file, with name like db.js. Under this file, we start by importing the MySQL L2 library, with promised support. This allows us to use async and await syntax for database operations, making our code more readable and maintainable. Next, we import .env again to load environment variables. While we already did this in our main file, but it is good practice to include it here in case, because this module is used independently. After this, we also import Node.js built-in file system module. We will use this to check if our configuration file exists before attempting to connect to the database. Below this, we call .env.config function, which is used for load our environment variables from the .environment file. This makes our database credentials available through process.env file. After this, we use fs.exists_sync function to check if our .env file exists in the current directory. This is a synchronous check that will block execution until complete. If the .env file does not exist, then we log an error message to the console which indicating that the database configuration is missing. After this, we terminate the process with an exit code of 1, which indicates an error. Now we create a connection pool by using MySQL.createPool function. Here connection pools are more efficient than single connections as they reuse connections and manage them automatically. Under this function, first we specify the database host from our environment variables. This allows us to easily change the database server without modifying our code. After this, we have to provide the database username from our environment variables, which keeping credentials out of our source code. Similarly, we use the database password from environment variables for security reason. Next we have to specify which database, which we want to connect to, is also done from our environment variables. After this, we have to set wait for connection option set to true, so this setting tells the pool to wait for available connections when the pool is full, rather than immediately throwing an error. Next we have to set connection limit option set to 10, so here, we set the maximum number of connections in the pool to 10. This prevents overwhelming our database server with too many simultaneous connections. Lastly, under this function, we have set queue limit option set to 0. So here, we set the queue limit to 0, which meaning there is no limit to how many connection requests can be queued when the pool is full. Finally, we export the connection pool so it can be imported and used in other parts of our application. This allows us to have a single, reusable database connection pool throughout our backend. So here our database connect file is ready for Connect Node application with MySQL database. Next we will to start creating login page React component.